Blessed. As the book said, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. You understand? So, I just want to give thanks to be here once more, Yeah, I just want to big up God Almighty because He make it possible that Six can yet shoot another video. Yeah, I just want to big up YouTube. Yeah, man, one of the boss. Take my video them and distribute them so people can really go up on YouTube and give Six the support, because Six attack is real stuff. It's not conspiracy stuff or such a like. You see them that the last video I do I was trying to call conspiracy and did I tie up my tongue, so if you see it in my video, then nobody laugh at me. Yeah. But it's sad. It's very sad right now. Very, very sad in Jamaica. Very, very sad. Generally, it's very sad. Very sad. Right? In spite of the corona we have that is taking lives. Well, I hear they say that the vaccines roll out today. And Mr. PJ take it and Bruce take it and other people take it and whatever. Well, good luck to them. Yeah. I'm staying safe. I'm staying away from people. I'm trying to stay safe and follow protocol. So vaccine is not for me. Yeah. Have said that. Move on. Boy, I tell you, as a man, and to see 4 or 5 men dead one time, it's a really sad thing. Not because these guys are criminal and then take people's life. They are human just like us. They have the same flesh and blood. And when a bullet come in your artery or anywhere in your heart, rib cage and them thing there, that's it. That's it. You die. It's so sad to see the future young man them, the man them were supposed to, the youth them were supposed to be the youth of tomorrow. The youth them were supposed to uplift themselves, carry on the legacy of them father and them grandfather, are cut short by the way. Right? And I have to blame these parents. I have a friend of mine and she have a son and him start to smoke. And I said to her, go to the camp, the soldier camp, and ask them, because there's supposed to be a program there that can take them and try to discipline them and turn them around. She said prayer. Yes, prayer works. Trust me, prayer works. But if I'm praying for you and you don't believe in what I'm praying for you for, then I just open my mouth in vain. So prayer work. But faith, if you have faith and you don't put it into work, it's dead. You understand? So if you have faith, you have to put it in a work, in an action, make it work. That's why it's a work. Faith without work is dead. You understand what I'm saying? And to see, you understand? And I said to her that just go up the man and we take him and turn him around and make him be. She wanna handle it and say, God will turn him around. And him still a smoke. So it just go to say that if there was a program, I heard that it once was program that as you leave school you have to enroll in the police or the army. But I would say more the army, to get some discipline, I'm not saying that if you go into the army, you wouldn't fucked up or you wouldn't messed up. Excuse my language. I'm trying to keep it clean because a lot of respectable people is watching me think. So now and then, because of the situation, I might use a little expletive word, but yeah, I apologize for that. I'm gonna try clean it up. You understand? So I'm saying, it's not that say when you go into the army you're not gonna mess up. Cause you're gonna find some people still going there and don't apply to the discipline that taught to them. They're gonna try to do contrary and then them will get kicked out. So they're gonna come back out here with the same bullshit. But majority of the young men them would have been disciplined men. Men who go through the program, who decide to stay in there and become a officer, become an officer. You know, you can go in there, you can be a doctor, you can go in there, you can be a engineer, mechanic, whatever. So you can go in there and live there and still have your career out of whatever you learn there to function in the world. But that was of the past. So these young men now leave school, right? And even before they leave school, they start to par with some youth. And they start to get introduced to gun. And the mother are there and the father are there in some cases, because some cases of mother. And you see, your son used to start coming, your son used to come in 5:30 from school. You see him start coming 6. You see him start coming 7. And he start to tell you some story. And you say, okay, alright, just be safe. Anytime you can come in, you come in. And before you know it, you're gonna hear police come asking for your son, and you're gonna blaze up and say, go here, officer, I'm a good picnic, my picnic is gonna travel. But you're not thinking that him used to come in 5 or in 4:30. You see him start coming 5:30, then he start go to 6, then he start go to 7, then he start go to 8, and I'm gonna tell you say now. A school this and a school that, and teacher keep him back into this and that, and you don't find the principal or the teacher and said, oh, my child started coming in late because of some activity about his learning, so I want to know what I need to do to be a part of that. If I'm supposed to come and stay with him and doing school over and walk home with him together, what? Then you will learn the truth. You just bite. And every evening coming later and later. And then when you take a check, police and knock on your door, I ask you for Timmy, or I ask you for Michael, or I ask you for Junior, or I ask you for whatever you name your kid, your son. Then you start to get blazed up on the law enforcement because they work off intelligent. So the little boy named Miss Jane's son named Jimmy, right? He might shoot off of people down the road. That go to the police. So the police are working for that information, right? So had the program still, so as you left, is a must. It should be in law that a must as you left school, and even before you left school, because you gotta enroll in the cadet first, and then after you left school fully, you enrolled in the army. You wouldn't be having so much murder today. You wouldn't have, right now, if you see a youth and him look on you, you better take away your face. Don't look on you too much. Because as you say, yo, you're prim, so. And you're gonna say, yo, hey, you little boy, go from here. And the next thing, you not even know what happened to you. You might feel something sting you, and that's the end of it. Your 3 pint just lick out because you just ask. I'm gonna have to help my man say, hey, little you, go on where you go. You're a little boy. You see me? So there's nothing put in place to tackle this type of problem, this type of drama that is taking place with the young man them of today. They are the future of today. You understand? Number one, as a mother, you never give him no responsibility at all. Right? You don't give him no responsibility. Because if you're learning to wash plate, and if you're learning for washing clothes, it's a stigma. Cause in my mama man, and in my mama's boy, and all of them things. I'm not saying that a few mothers or a few parents don't try to instill those principles and things in their children, but majority are not doing that. And most of these mothers, when they come in with them wrongs and them have them garment messed up and thing, wash them garment and hide the truth, right? And they don't allow son to come and kill a next person's son, or kill a next person's daughter, or kill a next person's family member, or whatever. Everybody who dead is somebody's child. It's somebody's sister, somebody's mother, it's somebody's brother. You understand what I say? This thing out of hand. This thing out of hand. Me say me tired of turn on my news, Rasta. Turn on it, me no watch news once. Turn on the news and me hear say, boy, man get slapped away. Down there, so. Man get slapped away over there, so. It's so disgusting, Rasta. You know, say, there's no future for a little young youth them. No future. Because there's no example. There's nothing put in place to reach a youth them. You see me? You have like a church, yes, where your pastor may come and talk to you and say, boy, if you turn from your ways and seek the Lord and all of them things there. Most of these youth go through abuse. Physically and mentally abuse. You understand? So once them become monster, it's hard to turn them. But if they get help from the abuse start, then with that turn. You understand? Then with that turn. Them have a sense say, you must grow the child in the way. That's when you only never depart. You understand? That means you can't see a big tree. There's a big tree up there right now. Guinea tree. I know say me can't go up there and bend it, make it come right at ground. Because that's a big tree, that's a grown tree. But we have a little guava tree out there, so, and it's about 5 feet. But we still can't bend it to the ground. You understand? So when you allow the youth them to grow up and reach them teen, and them not take no talk from you from them 9, 10. 8, 9, 10, them not take no talk from you. When them in them teen, them worse and not take no talk from you. But if you put things in order, put your house in order then, right? And a boy don't want to behave himself, then there's a program there for you. But you call them the tough love. But because one will pick me to be a friend. I'm a son, nice to see and whatever. Well, you understand? So we hide the truth and put up with the wrongs. And then we have to bury them. You see what I say? So the government at fault and the parents at fault. I just know me hear them say them are enroll a lot of young youth in the army, and all them have to do is pass them fitness tests and all of them something there. How them go pass it? Don't tell me how them go pass it. Half of the little young youth them are smoke ganja. That means they're drugs in them system. And that them a drink rum and all kind of stuff. Cause in them system. But if they put the program in place, like we used to do back then they wouldn't allow if you have drugs. Because they were there in the cadet. That means that they wouldn't have the company that they have. they will have that type of company. They have a different type of company. A more motivating company. Because them will find them will know so boy here what. From them 10, them start to cadet. Now we tell them 12, 13 and thing. Because they mind them start influence mind from them enough youth, the mind get influence from them 5. From them 5, 6, 7 going up. So those that are young. So you have like a junior cadet. And when them grow up now, you put them in a more bigger cadet. So from them them left basic school and start go grade 1. Every weekend they're supposed to go a cadet. That should be a law right across Jamaica. And then when them more them grow, them going a higher ranks cadet. To have discipline. And parents supposed to support any parents is against that. Them are going to spend some time in a jail. I mean, they want to be the prime minister, you know. Me no want to be the prime minister. You understand? Me I be one of the iron gloves prime minister, because if you become a prime minister, to become a prime minister, you have to love the people, but you have to put down your foot for the if you get result from the people. You understand what I say? The prime minister they just come in there and just come on TV and blah, blah, and that's it. You hear them say, oh, implement the law and we're going to do. One time you hear them say, if them catch you smoke cigarette on the road, you're going to get locked up. People are past. Remember, you know, me no smoke. A lot of people no smoke. Right? Then come and then blow it, then spliff in your face. Right? Cigarette. No smoking should allow anywhere in the street. Because a lot of people system cannot take the smoke with the next man I do. Whether cigarette or ganja or whatever. And they come up with a law and then here 2 days time it die. So that's all these government do. That's all them do. Them come in and then put in some, so you hear them come up with some new things, policy and stuff, and this is gonna be effective from by so and so, and then you hear it die. Nothing more. So nothing put in place to reach these youth from a tender age, the bending stage where you can bend them and twist them and turn them and mold them back. So nothing, you understand? Nothing put in place for them. So them go through them like a mini, then go to them like a mini teenager. Then they go on to the bigger teenager. Then they go on to the big teen. Then they go on to man people, 18, 19, 20, then become adult. And all through those phases, no program not there to guide them. Most parents is not there to guide them. Sometimes I think a grandmother then left it and the grandmother try her best. But she not reach them. Right? If every government left office, there should be a continuation of a program to say every youth from them reach come out of basic school and go grade 1. There's a cadet program in the military supposed to form for them to start to give them some discipline. You will have better manners to be picking at home and all of them things there. So you wouldn't have so many youth on the street because of lack of employment, no work at all. Enough of them leave school and them can't read. So because them can't read, them just tell themselves that here I can't read, so I can't go down and Mr. Chin go get a job. I can't go up Mr. Wang go get a job. So my business thing is to link with a youth and start power with a youth and learn a different type of skill. That means if you take a man 3 pints. You see me? So if there was programs put in place that if a youth even can't read, him still enrolled in the army, because there must be something he good at. Maybe when I go to school he couldn't read, but when him go in the woodwork shop at school, he make a nice table and teacher impress. You see say, yeah, carpentry, I feel the man thing. That one there, you see say him pull on a machine and him put it up back together. You know, say engineering a him thing. But even though he can't read, him brain can manage engineering. So you help him in the department there. You see me? Electrician, a man does so boom boom man lick on two light and you say, wow, impressive. Him electrician. You improve him up in that part. Then you find out say so much youth would not bust the gun. So much youth would not bust the gun. Right? And now it reach a hand now where we have to kill them. We have to kill them, Mr. Andrew Holness. We have to kill them. I want my video reach you, sir. We have to kill them because we don't put no preparation for them. They don't know better. Because no hope not there for them. But they have to turn gangster. They have to eat. They have to survive somewhere. You see me? And then when it get out of hand now, you kill them. 5 youth not supposed to dead now one incident. Maybe them 5 youth there, right, could have bring whole heap of things to this country. Cause the 5 youth that we get slapped with. May I talk about the 5 we get slapped with today, I suppose. Them 5, they must have some form of talent. We could have uplift a company and all of them something there. So them 5 talent there. Because everybody who come on the earth come with a talent. Remember, God gave a man 10, he give one man 5, and he give one man 1. Well, you're going to have people on the earth here where still having 1 and dash it where. You're going to have the man who having 5 and he add more 5 more to it. Make 10. And the man who getting 10, add 10 more to it. So a lot of talent is here. But if me have a talent, and me can't get no help for, you know, highlight my talent. You know, I have to broadcast my talent, I have to market my talent. Then me have to go to the next best thing. Me have to try another way to survive. So program should be in the school, in every level. I don't know if it's there. I don't hear of it. Program should be in school in every level to meet a youth. That means if a youth cannot read, he don't get discriminated, he don't get bullied. So if a woodwork shop, he must go, I just remember go a daytime, going to the woodwork shop and him go. By the time he left school, he is a number 1 carpenter. Because that's what him brain there. The man with electrician, my number 1 electrician when him left school. You see me? The man will want to be a tailor or a shoemaker or whatever the skill are, whatever level of skill they want when they left school. They are number 1 pan that. So they can go venture out into the world. And if a man employ them to do some carpentry work, and that's how them start make them money and start live them life. You wouldn't have so much murder and stuff. But you them know, they don't have nothing in them head. They don't know nothing. You understand? So for them only way of survival, if you see a little man a try, a little man burning little coal, him selling 2 oranges, selling 2 banana, and him save him little money. Right? Him train little part and him put the little money together and him go buy one little old something and him fix up him little house. And you see him have money and you come kill him. You understand? And that's what the thing there. So them youth here now, they must say, yo, me go along this tonight, you know, I'm no mind, you know. Anything or anything. You understand? And Rasta, we are not a country who make gun. We don't make gun. Right? We don't make gun. Where so much gun come from? Where come from? Eh? Why so much gun is in the hand of so many young men? Well, the best for Jamaica now, I think government should do is make the gun thing open, that every man can have a legal gun. Because me believe if every man have a legal gun, a legal, not illegal, sorry. Everybody have a legal gun. So you go in and you sign up and you get your gun. So much murder would not happen. Because a man there so now see a group of men come. He might go be aware. He might go set himself in a position that means if a man come out and pop off, him pop off too. And can defend himself. Unless it's an ambush and he no know. But as long as him see a man come towards him, he's supposed to can defend him life. You see me? But you's a law abiding citizen. You work hard and you take care of your family and you go. You see me? And a man will beg your thing and you don't have it, and a man pre you. And a man just slap you away. Right? A man just slap you away, star. We learn about a church somewhere in Jamaica. I don't know if a man could be a Mapin or whatever. Right? That them find some irons on the top of the church. Because I don't really watch news no more, so I don't know which part of the town it happened. Or which part of the country it happened. And me say them cut the pastor throat. Right? Because they might have said, boy, you're him. Go tell the officers themselves, they strap them up there. All them things they could have prevent. All them things they could have prevent if the proper infrastructure they put in place from way back then, when you as you come out of school, you have to go into the army. And as knowledge increase, the different level of youths, you have a cadet for them. So then enroll in the cadet and then enroll over in the army. You understand? You're going to police and whatever. The same. Right? You wouldn't have so much murder, Rasta. You wouldn't have so much murder. Right? We wouldn't have so much murder. You see me? You see rain hardly fall. The earth, the Jamaica's curse, Rasta. You see rain hardly fall. Why this is a rain country where we have rain. We plant we crop them and stuff so we can eat the food. And we can, you understand, because food type of food is fit for food body, give strength. And we now can get water, we plant, we survive. The earth curse, too much murder. You see me? Too much murder. So, me that like Mr. Andrew sit down and watch 6 video and get some knowledge from what 6 I said and apply some things for reach the youth them we're on their way to gone. Because you have some youth who are not too gone there yet, Them are influenced now, but they're not gone there yet. But you try to get back them youth there and get some of the one with influence already and turn them around so we can have a peaceful Jamaica. You understand? Not for just going to the politics, going to the house and lying on the pocket and make sure the few no bloodline coming up the street is millionaire. Mr. Tom bloodline coming up the line. It's poverty. So it bring murder. Because no stability, no set. Not set for them. But for your line coming up, everything's set for you. So your bloodline, you hardly might find a murder in your bloodline because everybody have it. A man have to kill nobody for no one in a for your bloodline. But in a Mr. John, Mr. Tom, Mr. Brown bloodline, a poverty will come up because them not get the opportunity. You not give the opportunity. So because you not give the opportunity, them don't know nothing. Want to kill them one another. And it continue. We have to change that, Mr. Andrew. We have to change that. We have to change that. Totally change that. Because if we not change that, there's no future. There's no future. You understand? Most of Jamaica not free already. Because most of it sell off to investors and Chinese and Syrian and all kind of people. You understand? So, anyway you take it, the future is dark. You know, when you look at the end of the tunnel, that is dark, you see a little light, so you know, say, yeah, me soon reach out to the light. I don't see no light for them generation here because they don't take talk from people. If them things say them disrespected, them coming for you. And that's some little youth. Right? So what you gonna do for reach the youth them, Mr. Andrew? What you gonna do for reach the youth them? It's sad. It's sad. A youth a kill a youth, so no love no there. Right? A man go chop a woman, chop at a woman and chop a baby in a man. You go cut a man a got church, throat. You go in a church and you go lick out a man head. No love no there, sir. No love no there. Where is that love gone? When me I grow up as a youth, if me whistle past Master Aswal, yeah, me can remember Master Aswal name, my father friend. Master Aswal could bust me ass. And then if me not tell daddy and daddy here, me will get a third ass or a fourth ass. So me have to say, boy, daddy Master Aswal beat me, you know. When beat you for? Well, me did a whistle past him. You know, me will get it. Them things are there again. You can't say the youth them I go wrong and even say nothing to them. Because you'll get licking in your face. Right? You'll get stabbed up or shoot up or something. You understand? And that's how our country is. Right? I have a few friends overseas and when them text me and say, boy, are you okay then? Yeah, are you okay in Jamaica? Jamaica is like the worst place to live right now. Me feel so shame and stuff, you know, say, it's my country I grew up in. And visitor would like to come here to visit me and to see our culture and to eat some of our food and be safe, and they fear because of the news. Because when they read the news about Jamaica, you know, they make it look like as a step off of the plane you get gunshot. That's how they make it look. So we need to change that. We need to change that. We need to change the way visitors think it's most people across the world view us as Jamaican. Right? There's a stigma on us. Right? And the government not doing nothing to break the stigma. It starts in the home. Some parents need to go to jail. Some parents need to go to jail. Go spend some time. Because you're not doing their role as parents. Right? And then the Prime Minister needs to implement law, effective law, will work for reach youth them from them at 10, 8, 9, 10 coming up. From them at 8, 9, 10, that's where the things start. The mind start turn. So you need them to get back them in a line. Get them back in a line from early. So you have these program, and these program is a must that the parents have to come on board, else they're going to spend jail time. That's how. You understand? That's how. You see me? You have a lot of countries in the world when you have so much amount of crime. Because what? The government that's set up over us and do their job without prejudice, without fear. Then do it without fear. You can't bribe them. They're not licky. Nobody can just come and say, yo, sell me a piece of land down there, so and you don't think about the repercussion first about for your people. You think about it, you just say, okay, yeah man. And you say on big old paper, so. And then when them come and mess up those land, 10 or 20 or 100,000 people effective by that one move you make. You see what I say? So there's a lot of things, Mr. Andrew, and the Prime Minister will go take over after you. Have to go consider and know, say, we as the bloggers out here, we are see what go on. We see what going on. You understand? We seen what's going on. And somebody have to talk about it. More time when you talk, people not too like you. People start to pre you because we are talk. And we are happen and they don't want to hear what happen. People don't want to hear what happen. Right? If your neighbor there so cry out, you peep through window. But when your time comes to cry out, you want your neighbor to come help. And so life go. So you do unto others as you want them do unto you. That's my motto. And my motto. Do unto others as you like them do unto you, because what? You see what goes around, it come around. So you might hide up the fact that your son had to cry. Tomorrow, you're going to bury him. You understand? And you have to feel the pain tomorrow. So prevent the pain from yourself and prevent the pain from another person. Just grow up the youth them right now, man. Change the youth them, channel back the youth them, get back the youth them out of the gutter. Who can read, help provide for them. There was a government, because I don't want to deal too much in the politics, coming as a politician. But there was a man who bring the Jamal program in for meet less unfortunate people who don't get education, can go back and them can count from 1 to 10. And take that same Jamal program and call it Jamaica for better learning, whatever. And make it so impossible for you to get in. Because if you go to now, you not get accepted until you come back at 3 months time. It never used to be like that. You go today, you start today. You see? So everything, no, you understand? From that prime minister is no more in existence. Being them prime minister nowadays, them no in no programs to help the people. My country where I'm from, 100,000 acres of pine down there. Pine and mahogany and them thing there, that they pay us as a little youth to plant. And right now the country shortage of lumber. And when you go to the hardware now, you have to pay an arm and a leg to get a piece of lumber. Import 2 sawmill from overseas. Sawmill that you understand, you just plumb the log, you get the log and put it on it, and the machine pass over it and cut up all those boards. And you have young man carry it to where truck can get it. That is employment. Some man get paid. Right? When you're done with the forest here, men just lift up at the machine and carry it back to where truck is. Right? Where you can get bulldozer and push road going in the forest, you do so. And circulate those lumber in Jamaica to the hardwares them. So income, we get a money, we buy it for a cheaper rate, and hope a young man across Jamaica. Because 100,000 acres of lumber, all, and I think that does my country alone. I think that thing that the government used to do back then was a island-wide thing. So you have it all over Jamaica. So get all of those forests, because those trees are ripe trees now. Cause before me leave St. Elizabeth, you have pine trees on there that bigger than me and 4 person can plant them, how big them is. And those trees supposed to be very monstrous tree. 1 tree supposed to can 2 trees supposed to can give you a truckload of board. So if 2 trees can give you a truckload of board, and you cut down like 10,000 trees, right? You know how much truckload of board out of that can circulate in the island. So carpentry who are work on house can have lumber. No, we're not thinking about those things. So those are ways that you can generate jobs into the country. You see me? But who am I? I'm just 6 head. I'm not the government. I have to just hope that my video reach him so him can understand, say, we know the thing and we know what go on. And we ask for some changes. Try to put in some program for reach young youth them. So, in return, we can have a peaceful Jamaica where people can live and tell them, your son them. So guess what? Don't forget to subscribe, my people. Leave a comment down below and let me know say what me I say makes sense. Because you know 6 years I always keep it real. I not other than I not take off, I'm not side track or sub track or back track or whatever track. You see me? I keep it real. And this is what is happening right now because of the lack of resources for the youth, the lack of discipline from both parents refuse to do a good job and the government refuse to put things in place to reach you them. Until the next video, do unto others as the one I'm doing to you. And don't forget to subscribe. This is Six Head. Keeping it real. I'm out. Peace.